we're going to give the credit to Candace Owens. You can go to her page, click on that subscribe button, ring the bell. You'll get all of the notifications when she drops any videos. She's actually going on a witch hunt for that money from the Black Lives Matter movement. She's trying to figure out where the money went and what those guys over there at Black Lives Matter did with the money that countless people donated to the cause. And I think we got some answers. So let's get into it.
Amber Heard is not the only person that's running around trying to squeeze out crocodile tears. This next story involves me and Patrisse Cullors. You remember Patrisse Cullors? She is the founder of Black Lives Matter, the movement. It's all about Black lives. Put tons of money, donate money to rinse yourself of white guilt. Well, I've been working on a documentary about Patrisse Cullors. I've been wondering, I've been asking, I've been searching for the answer to this question. Black Lives Matter reported to have raised more than $90 million on the back of George Floyd and other Black people.
$90 million. Let's see where this goes.
People that died at the hands of police, as they say, and no one seems to be able to account for the dollars. So I thought I would like to take a look at this. Patrisse jumped on Instagram as we were recording this, and I was outside of her home, and here is her explaining what took place.
This morning, I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside, and when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property, and for some
interesting
reason, seems like she thought my house was that. It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that anybody, any stranger, come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous when Candace Owens, another Black woman, who is actually working as a part of a
Sounds like
agenda.
Patrisse is afraid of Black people. That seems like a little bit of racial profiling, Patrisse. You might want to check that. First and foremost, she's a liar. We know this. It's why I've nicknamed the movement Black Lives Matter. She starts out by saying, I woke up to Candace Owens outside of my house. It was about 10 a.m., Patrisse. You're lazy. I obviously had no idea she was inside. She contradicts herself when she retells this.
It was 10 a.m., Candace. It was 10 a.m. She's lazy.
Story. First, she says, Candace demands that I come outside. That absolutely never happened. But she's trying to create this imagery of her being afraid and scared and me going, Patrisse Cullors, come outside. But then she immediately jumps and says, Candace didn't know where she was at, and she was asking if this was the residence that Black Lives Matter brought the purchase so that Black people could, as she said in the press and Black Lives Matter, have a creative space to create videos.
So she bought a content house for Black Lives Matter. Okay.
Two ideas conflict with one another. It is true that I showed up at one of the many $1 million residences that are connected to Black Lives Matter. I had no idea that Patrisse Cullors lived there. I had no idea that she was inside. There were no demands made. There was a security guard that was outside who happened to be white, might be relevant. And I simply asked him if there was anyone available that we could speak to about the purchase of this home. All right, guys, digital eye strain. You all know what I'm talking about. We are staring at our screens all day, and sometimes it causes headaches or sore eyes or watery eyes or have very stylish frames. Since I've been using them, I feel fine. Go to blueblocks.com/. Now, in case you were wondering why I was confused about which mansion or high-end home I was at, I just want to take you through Patrisse Cullors' real estate empire that she's been building in the background of the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, so she spent $3.2 million on high-end homes between 2016 and 2021 at the peak of the movement. In 2016, she bought a home in Inglewood, California for $510,000. In 2018, she purchased a $590,000 home in South Los Angeles. In January, she purchased a $415,000 custom ranch in Conyers, Georgia, which features a private airplane hangar. That sounds nice.
Interesting.
In 2021, she purchased a $1.4 million home in exclusive Los Angeles neighborhood of Topanga Canyon. That's the one that I was at. In 2022, they spent nearly $6 million. This is the organization directly in their donations to purchase a 6,500 square foot California mansion, and they made the purchase through an intermediary. The gang leader, formerly known as A-Train, continues to maintain his innocence
despite insurmountable evidence against him.
Named
Sorry about
Dwayne
that.
Pascal, who is the financial manager for an LLC owned by Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrisse Cullors and her wife. Speaking of her wife,
That was over $20 million spent on homes. And none of those homes were in black communities.
BLM Canada, in the summer of 2021, purchased a 3-story Victorian mansion in Toronto to turn it into a $10,000 square foot art center and a meeting space. The $6.3 million mansion was bought by M4BJ. In case you're wondering what that is, it's an acronym for a Toronto-based nonprofit set up by Janaya Khan, the wife of Patrisse Cullors. All of this
Wow.
seems a little bit shady. And by the way, that $6 million mansion, that 6,500 square foot one, I should mention that Patrisse recently came out and confessed that she lied. You know, they told us it was for arts and craft and creative activities for the Black Lives Matter community. Well, she came out after I showed up at her place and said, actually, you know what? I lied. And we actually have been using this for some other things including her son's birthday party, her young son's birthday party, and also they hosted a party to celebrate the inauguration of Joe Biden.
Okay, so y'all hear that, right? The money that y'all donated to the cause, she used the money to use the house that she purchased, the $6 million house, to throw a party for her child. And also another party for the inauguration of now President Joe Biden. Are you serious?
Thought she said she was scared for her kids. Who throws a celebration for Joe Biden if you've got any fear regarding children? But none of those facts actually matter to Patrisse. She actually was able
That was a shot.
to work herself up into what I would describe as a histrionic personality disorder, maybe, and made herself cry on Instagram. Take a look.
Y'all, I really need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety. It's not what I
Now, you know you ain't just wiped no tear because ain't none falling. Come on now, girl.
deserve. It's not what any of us deserve.
Yeah, I really need my child to be safe. There's an 8-month pregnant woman outside asking politely if she can speak to somebody. And I don't know why I'm still sleeping and my child's not even here, but I hope that you believe these non-tears that are coming down my face. Here's what actually happened when I showed up at her house. Take a look. I did see some cars that were loaded, so there's definitely somebody home. Hello? I was just looking to speak to whoever is at this property because it's listed as the Black Lives Matter property. Sir? Hello? Are you instructed not to speak to anybody? We're not trying to harass you. We'll gladly leave. We're just wondering if we can speak to anybody. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. So the moral of this saga is that Patrisse Cullors continues to lie. Black Lives Matter continues to lie. And the reason that she's lying and trying to squeeze out these last victim crocodile tears is because she knows the truth is coming. I've been working on this documentary for months to expose.
The truth is here. It's not coming, it's here. You guys, oh, man. There's only so many ways that you could put this. This is scandalous, yo. We always get caught up in this. We get caught up in this whole. We think we want to be accepted by the same people who oppress us. And Black Lives Matter was funded by George Soros. Why are we looking for acceptance from this very people that had their foot on our necks for the last 500 years? It makes absolutely no sense. And that's how you know there's always some underlying things going on when it comes to people reaching out to come and help us. There's always some kind of agenda. And, it's sad to say that our people are easily compromised when it comes to monetary situations. And I think that that's sad. But with that being said, let me go ahead and let her finish off the video. You guys click on that